Hello and welcome to the west coast of Wales. I'm at Cardigan Bay. We've got some great views. We've had a break in the weather. The wind has dropped away. We've had it up to 60 miles an hour and that's coming in again tonight. So this is my only window of opportunity to play in reasonable weather. And this golf course is rock and roll, baby. Right, just before I go to the first tee, got the card of the course, 6,217 par 72. Nice little welcome pack, a tee pegs, ball marker, pitch repairer. I got a golf cart today. Good grief, I'm almost a professional YouTuber. See you on the course. Here it comes. At the heel. A bit of a stiff swing. Poor opening tee shot, quite short. I've walked forward here because I can't see the flag, so I've zapped the flag and then I've pasted it back to the ball and I just can't make 2 and 2 add together. I'd obviously zapped one of the mounds. So I took a 9-iron. Hit it quite well, but I could see that I'd only just got to the top of the hill and the flag is way beyond the top of the hill. Right, if you're watching this on a large screen, you can see a ball at the back of the green that's just appeared off the second tee. There's always someone having a worse day than yourself. And that isn't exactly the best thing in the world either. But you know, we're on the dance floor, we've got to putt for our par. Right, downhill right to left. I've had a go on the putting green before I started playing, but I'm not entirely sure about the speed of this. And I'm very pleased to see that not only did I get to the hole quite easily, but it didn't charge off and go 5 feet past. So, although it's a bogey, it is in fact a confidence boost. Although this is OB all the way down the right hand side, it hasn't even entered my mind. I'm just aiming up there at the left hand fairway bunker, knowing that I can't reach it, and just going to hit my little baby cut and away it goes. No bother. Second shot, right, the flag's tucked hard left over that bunker. I don't know how much green there is. I'm just wanting to get on the scorecard here, so I'm aiming 15 to 20 feet right of this flag. A little bit heavy, but you know, it's gone exactly where I want it to go. There we go, 20 feet for bird. Just got to get settled down and get on the scorecard. Right, well if this was flat, I would be looking at probably hitting a 3-wood here. But as it's up the hill and there's a little bit of breeze about, I'm going with driver. All I need is a little baby fade again. Basically my bread and butter shot. Well, I got 136, but it's uphill and it's into the breeze. So that's 2 extra clubs. And there's a deep bunker in front. So, believe it or not, I'm going with a 6-iron. Well, I think I could have hit a 7-iron onto this green and I might have been closer. But if I'd hit the 7-iron poorly, I'd have been in that really deep front bunker. So this is just playing the percentages, you know, going for the boring pars rather than the exciting birdie bogey scenario. And I'm pretty happy just to roll this a couple of feet past. Now a short par 4, fairway sloping right to left, so this is just begging for a little draw. And there we go, a little draw. The driver is on song. One of the keys to decent lagging is to actually overborrow. When you overborrow, the ball stops by the hole. When you underborrow, it slides past and it goes 4 or 5 feet past. So this is an absolutely perfect lag. It's finished a few inches on the high side. What more could you ask for? Another par on the card. Seems a bit boring, but you'd take it, wouldn't you? Right, the 90-degree dogleg. I am aiming 1 yard left of those trees and going for a 5 or a 10-yard fade. Just making sure I get myself lined up properly. Such is the confidence in my driver today. What a difference to last week when I was at Newport Links. Just round through the fairway here. Flag's on the right hand side and there's a steep drop off, so we're going to leave that one alone and just aim about 15 feet left of the flag, 10 feet left of the flag. I get a tiny little fade on this towards the flag, so this is yet another superb shot. Coming out the rough, it's gone a little bit too far. Another downhiller. You've got to be patient with golf. When the ball is ending up on the wrong side of the flag all the time, just lag it down for your par. If it drops in, it drops in. That's a bonus. But you can't push the envelope from above the hole. Yeah. Controlled putt. Uphiller coming back. Job done, really. Another par on the card. I'm so glad I waited for a day without wind. I couldn't imagine getting a huge amount of enjoyment round here in 3 or 4 clubs of wind. Today we got 1 club at best. Greens are gorgeous. They're just the right pace, so the ball stops by the hole instead of running away out of control. And I don't have to beat it, so it's all good, he says, walking downhill. And the chariot awaits. It's not often I have one of these. First time this year, in fact. First par 3, slightly uphill. Flag's on the left hand side. All I got to do is hit the ball. This turned over just a little bit, but it was still a decent shot. Ball's covered in mud, so I think I've hit that bank on the right side of the screen and then rolled back to the foot of the green. Simple little pop shot with the sand wedge and a tap in and another boring par. It's a little short. This is certainly longer than I would like. Just check the line, pick your spot, roll it in. And this is why we practice our 4-footers all the time. Right, another hole where you can't see where you're going. So I've walked forward 70 yards. I've picked my line. Then I pick a spot on the floor to aim over. Now I know some people would go nuts at not being able to see the fairway. But as long as I'm concentrating on my spot on the floor, just in front of the ball, I'm fine with it. All the par 5s here are quite short, so they're all reachable. I've chosen to hit a fade here just to keep it away from the rubbish on the left hand side and get it out into the fat of the fairway. It looks like I'm aiming way right, but I'm not. It's just the angle of the hole. There we go. Bread and butter fade. Right, I got 232 to this flag. It's a bit smelly, and I'm in two minds. Should I go 3 wood at the green? Should I go 5 wood short? But there's some bunkers short. So the thing to do here is to make up your mind, even if it's the wrong choice. Make up your mind, commit to that. So I'm going 3 wood. That's a sandy baby. Do you know what? I knew I was going to hole stuff today. These greens are just so good. Oh wow. I mean look at what's behind me. How can you not enjoy being here? Cardigan Bay, pay it a visit. It's gorgeous. Second par 3 up the hill, almost a replica of the first one. There's some deep gaping bunkers there. So the plan here, with the wind a little bit off the right, is just to hit a baby fade with the 6-iron, just a tiny little cut. Unfortunately, I double cross it. I can't see the ball finish, but I'm pretty certain it's wide of that bunker. Right, little pop with the sand wedge. This is easier than it looks. There's so much room beyond the bunker. Little open face sand wedge, turn it into a 60 degree, add a bit of bounce, pop it up, let it release. Well, this is about 8 or 9 feet. This was a tough one to read because there isn't a lot of break on it. But it just turned hard at the end. Never mind. No harm done. It's a bogey. Number 9, par 5, dogleg left. The wind is going to help me here. All I want to do is turn this over and get it running down the hill as far as I can get it. And there we go, there's that little turnover. See, it's not a big hook, it's just a tiny draw. Yeah, he looks happy. Right, I've chosen a 5 wood here, and I want to stay away from the right side of this green because it drops off. I didn't feel comfortable here, so I had another go at getting set up properly. But I think I'm still set up a little bit to the left. And then sadly I shut the face on it a tiny amount. There's a damn good contact though, so I'm not going to complain. Got about 40 yards here and I've chosen a 9-iron. I'm just picking my spot where I want to land this. Get it to run onto the green. It's all downhill, so difficult to stop the ball. But I prefer this sort of shot to trying to fire a sand wedge in or a lob wedge. Unfortunately, it's gone well past. Thought I was going to hold a few putts today. Anyway, that's the 9 done. I'll see you on the back 9. Cheerio.